Being in your 20s can feel like jumping off a cliff without a parachute, terrifying and strangely fascinating all at once. Although my early 20s will always have a special spot in my heart, I can't help but recall the insecurities and the multitude of silly choices I made. If only I knew the things I know now, oh boy, would I have done things differently. I would have saved heaps of time and spared myself from emotional roller coasters. But hey, let's imagine I could turn back time. If I could rewind the clock, this is what I would tell my 20-year-old self. The first thing I wish I knew during this wild and wonderful decade, it's this. The material possessions won't bring you lasting happiness or fulfillment. Yep, you heard that right. Hold on to your hats because research shows some jaw-dropping news about materialistic people. Turns out, they're not exactly the life of the party when it comes to emotions. Those who are all about material possessions and money tend to feel more down in the dumps, dealing with stuff like depression and anxiety. Ouch! And get this, they even have more physical health issues like stomach aches and headaches. On top of that, they're not exactly bursting with joy and life satisfaction. Now here's where it gets interesting. The reasons behind materialism are twofold. First, people get all caught up in messages that shout, "Stuff is everything." You know, those ads and influences that make you think material things are the key to happiness. Second, when people feel insecure or threatened, like when they're rejected or worried about money, they tend to cling to materialistic attitudes. It's like a security blanket, you know? And guess what? It's not just TV commercials that make you want to shop till you drop. Social media plays a sneaky part too. The more time you spend scrolling through your feeds, the more materialistic you become. Why? Because those social media platforms are all about those slick advertisements that make them big bucks. But hold up, psychologists have a theory about why materialistic people are so darn unhappy. It's because they're neglecting their real needs, like feeling free, capable, and connected to others. See, when all you care about is the latest gadgets and flashy possessions, you're missing out on the good stuff in life. And surprise, surprise, it leads to feeling pretty bummed out. Now, here's the silver lining. Understanding all this materialism madness can help us focus on what truly matters. It's about growing as individuals, building genuine relationships, and making a positive impact on the world. When we chase after these things, we're on the road to true happiness and well-being. So let's keep our eyes on the prize and leave the materialistic blues behind. My next advice, travel as much as you can. Why should we hit the road and explore the world during our 20s? Well, let me break it down for you in a way that'll grab your attention. Life is all about experiences, and let me tell you, traveling offers some of the most unforgettable ones. Unlike things we can buy, experiences stick with us no matter where we go. They teach us stuff that we can't learn from any textbook, helping us grow and become better versions of ourselves. Traveling allows us to unplug from the stresses of daily life and immerse ourselves in new environments. It's like hitting the reset button on our worries and fears back home. We get to explore different cultures, cuisines, traditions, and ways of living that we could never experience within our familiar surroundings. And get this, traveling isn't just about having a blast. It also does wonders for our health and helps us pick up nifty skills. But wait, there's more. Traveling gives us a broader understanding of the world. If we stick to our little bubble, we're missing out on so much. The media likes to show us only the gloomy side of other countries. But guess what? It's all a big show. The only way to truly get it is to pack our bags and see things for ourselves. That's when we'll realize that deep down, we're all the same, with dreams and ambitions that connect us as human beings. Here's the deal. Traveling messes with our beliefs and values in a good way. It throws us into situations we never imagined and challenges us to think differently. We learn about different ways of living, what matters to people in other corners of the world, and how they see things like family, work, education, and the environment. It's like our minds get an upgrade, and suddenly we're open to all sorts of new possibilities. But there's something even cooler about traveling. It's the chance to make friends from all over the globe. We might not meet many new people back home, but when we're out exploring, it's a whole different story. Whether it's bonding over food, music, or just the thrill of being in a new place, we can connect with awesome individuals who will make our journey even more epic. And who knows, those friendships might even open doors to incredible opportunities down the road. Last but not least, traveling is like a personal growth machine. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and into the unknown. We get to discover what we're made of, our strengths, weaknesses, and the stuff that makes us tick. It's like a crash course in self-awareness that makes us wiser and more awesome individuals. So to sum it all up, Traveling in our 20s is like a buffet of mind-blowing experiences. It's a crash course in life, offering lessons, cultural enlightenment, personal growth, and unforgettable connections. Alright, here's the third tip for my 20-year-old self. Start taking risks. Learn about money and business and investing. Let's break it down in a simple way. First, don't be scared to take risks and accept that sometimes things might not work out as planned. Life is full of surprises, and to achieve great things, we often need to step out of our cozy bubble. Taking risks means trying new stuff, pursuing our passions, and not letting fear stop us. Remember, failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Each time we stumble, we learn valuable lessons that make us stronger. Now, let's dive into finance and business. It's important to know the basics of how money works. Understanding finance means being smart with your money, making budgets, and saving for the future. It's about making wise choices when it comes to spending and investing. By grasping the fundamentals of finance, we can take control of our financial well-being and plan for a secure tomorrow. When it comes to business, it's about knowing how companies operate and make money. Learning about business can help us spot opportunities, develop entrepreneurial skills, and even start our own ventures if that's our jam. You don't have to be an expert, but having a basic knowledge of business concepts can give you an advantage in different areas of life. Now, let's talk about investing. Investing is like putting your money to work so it can grow over time. It's like planting seeds and watching them grow into big trees. By investing smartly, we can potentially earn more money and build wealth for the future. Investing can involve things like stocks, bonds, real estate, and even starting your own business. But remember, investing comes with risks, so it's important to do some homework and seek advice from experts if needed. By taking risks, learning about money and business, and investing wisely, you're opening doors to exciting opportunities and setting yourself up for financial success. Don't let fear hold you back. Embrace the unknown, learn from your mistakes, and make wise decisions about your money. Remember, it's never too early to start building a strong foundation for your financial future. So step out of your comfort zone, expand your knowledge, and make clever investments. It's a journey that can lead to a brighter and more prosperous future. So here's my advice for my 20-year-old self, and for others who may want to learn from someone else's mistake. If you had the chance to revisit your 20s, what are some things you would do differently? What advice would you offer to your younger self? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share in the comments below.